During this section, we're going to take a look at creating charts inside of Microsoft Excel. Now, open in front of you, I've still got our example file, our little monthly budget. We're going to take a look at taking a portion of this data. Specifically, we're going to grab from cells B4 down to E9. So I'm going to get just the bill labels there, rent, phone, credit cards, and so on. And I'm going to get the 3 months that I've put into my chart. Now, into my spreadsheet. If you've got more months, feel free. You can grab all of your months there. If you got more bills, feel like you can grab all your bills there. I'm just going to leave the totals off. So let's leave the total row 10 or whatever row you got there, and the column total as well. Let's leave those two off, at least for this moment. We can take a look at later on adding those in. But for now, we got the bills, we got the months. And that's what I'm going to turn into a chart, something more visual. You know, our spreadsheet is looking pretty good. We got a little bit of color in there. We've done some conditional formatting to draw some of those numbers out. But I want something that somebody can look at and in an instance make some assumptions or at least more intelligent decisions based on the data, looking at bars or slices of a pie or looking at lines and dots as they move through the time. Whatever it might be, something more visual for them to look at. And that's where the chart comes into play. So with that data selected, again, I got B4, left click and drag down to E9. With that selected, I'll go up to my Insert tab, and inside the Insert tab, I've got a section here about just charts. Now, inside the latest release of Microsoft Excel, you've got loads of options to pick from here. And in earlier versions, you've got loads of options there as well. They've just been slowly introducing more and more with each iteration of Excel. So here, I'm going to go into really the first option there. This is our column charts. I'm going to hit the little button there. And I'm going to grab just a standard 2D column chart, kind of the most common type of chart that you'll see inside of Excel. Go ahead and give that a click. And there's my chart. So all I did there was select the data, go to my Insert tab, go to Chart. I grabbed just a standard column chart. Done. Right? Now, there's definitely some tweaking that we're going to do here. Like the chart title, we're going to change that. You can change the colors, all sorts of stuff you can do here. But it's super quick inside of Excel to be able to create a chart. Highlight the data, Insert tab, pick your type of chart, and you're good to go. Now, something to keep in mind. Again, I chose a standard 2D column chart here. There are lots of different types of charts. Some charts are better suited, or at least better represent larger amounts of data, such as a column chart. It's great. Or a bar chart is great for large amounts of data. A pie chart, not so great for large amounts of data. And I'll show you what happens when we try to do that. But for now, just keep that in mind. Some charts are better suited for lots of data. Some are better suited for a smaller amount of data, or at least a single axis of data, like a single row or a single column of data inside your Excel spreadsheet. So we'll talk some more about that. But for right now, try this out. Grab your data, leave the totals off, go to your Insert tab, and pick a 2D column chart to start out, and then that's what we're going to move forward with.